Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is beauty products that I'm loving lately. Got a small selection of products here, but some real good gems. Let's first start with a body oil. The L'Occitane Supple Skin Oil. This is part of their Almond body collection. And I just finished a bottle of this like 2 months ago, and I immediately repurchased another one. I used it pretty much all while I was pregnant. I joked on Instagram stories the other day. I was like, this body oil will put your other body oils to shame. It's so lightweight and easy to wear. Like some body oils, when I put them on, feels like my skin's being like smothered or like it's so greasy. This one, it like instantly absorbed into the skin. I like to use it when my skin is still damp. So I'm done with my shower, my skin is still damp, and then I just spray it into my hands and rub it all over. And within like 2 to 3 minutes, it just has absorbed. And it takes away that like tightness feeling that your skin feels when it's dry, but it doesn't leave it greasy. I can use it before I get dressed in the morning. I can use it at night. It's just such a lovely, lovely oil. And the smell, it's like a nutty kind of almond scent. So if you wanted to even skip fragrance for the day, you could, because it just kind of gives your skin like a nice hint of a fragrance without being like, what perfume are you wearing? It's actually part of the entire Almond collection. And I've talked about for my Best of Beauty 2016. I think it was that. Either that, 2016 or 2015. The almond paste and the almond concentrate. They actually have a set. They had sent over a set for Mother's Day. And I believe the set is, it's $89. And it's the entire almond collection. Well, most of it. And it has the shower oil, which when I was using this, I was like, oh, it's like using a cleansing oil, but for your face, but for your body. Because it's like a nice thick oil. And then when you add water to it, it emulsifies this like glorious milk and just like rinses right away. And your skin is left feeling like it does after a cleansing oil, like supple, hydrated, soft. It's beautiful. And then it also has the milk concentrate. So this was the moisturizer that I had reviewed. It was in my Best of Beauty. Because it's like a milk, but solid. Not solid like a bar of soap, but it's like a cream, but it has like a milk texture, so it almost like breaks down when it's on your skin. Like it's like a kind of a wobbly, moisturizer, and then you like put it onto the skin and it almost breaks apart into this like gorgeous, like soft milk that like instantly absorbs into the skin. It's very, very unique. Then it has a mini of the Supple Skin Oil and the hand and nail cream, which I just talked about in my recent Empties video, how I'm not a big hand cream fan, but L'Occitane, like there's a reason it's so buzzed about the hand cream, because it's one of the only hand creams I can use that doesn't make my hands feel like I need to wash them right afterwards. Do you guys do that? You like put on hand cream and you're like, I need to go wash my hands afterwards. So it has the hand cream and then a exfoliating body soap bar, and that all comes together. But I have to say, if you're going to buy this set and you're going to pamper someone for Mother's Day, I would then throw in the paste, which I will link below as well, because the paste was like my gateway product to the rest of the line. And I know many of you had told me about it for so long before I'd ever tried it. And I was like, oh, it's like a body scrub, but in a paste. Like a very hydrating, moisturizing paste. So get the set and then throw in the paste, because it's like to have the entire thing is perfect. And they also sent over their newest fragrance, which comes in a set as well. And I believe that's $89 as well. And it's the Terra de Lumiere. And the notes are, when you like smell a scent and you're like, and you smell it again. And then you smell it again. I looked at the notes and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to like that. It's like pink peonies, bergamot, black currant, pink peppercorn. So it's a little bit of like a fruity floral with, it's not powdery. You guys know I don't like powdery. It's like a fruity floral, but very, very light. And then it also comes with the body milk and shower gel. So both those sets perfect for kind of pampering for Mother's Day. And okay, moving on to this next product, you're going to be like, really? Maria, toothpaste made it to this video? Yes. Toothpaste is beauty. You know, I mean, it's a beauty product, goes for our teeth. I typically I was using Colgate Optic White, and I really liked that toothpaste, but my girlfriend owns like a beauty store that I get my eyebrows threaded at. I'll link that blog post below too, because I did a whole Q&A with her about brows and threading and all that stuff, because that's what I get done. I get my hair threaded, or my brows threaded. And it's a non-toxic, organic beauty store. And I had seen this toothpaste on the shelf, and it's called David's Premium Natural Toothpaste in the peppermint flavor. And she was like, that's really good. And I was like, it's a toothpaste. What's so good about it? She's like, just try it. Trust me. And she's right. Because when I went back to Colgate the other day, I was like, ooh, it's got such a, I don't know, like a strong taste. This tastes like you're chewing a mint leaf. It's like kind of frothy and foamy. I don't know. All I know is my mouth feels very fresh after I'm done brushing my teeth. Okay, this dry shampoo. Look at this little dry shampoo. Little mini. The Verb Dry Shampoo. I talked about, a couple weeks ago, the Living Proof dry shampoo that I purchased, and I didn't like it. I tried it. Some of you gave me suggestions. I didn't like it. And the place where I go get my nails done gave me a sample of this, because it's a hair salon that the nail place is in. It's in a hair salon. And the girl was like, try it. It's such a good dry shampoo. Yep, it is. I love it first because it's a loose powder. So I didn't even realize how difficult spray dry shampoos are to manage. Like, you spray it, you think you're just spraying like a small amount, but after using a loose powder, I realized just how small amount I can use. And I like to use it just at my roots. And it just gives like a little bit of volume, a little bit of texture without, because my hair is very oily, my scalp. So anytime I use dry shampoo, it leaves me feeling like just my scalp feels dirtier. And I'm like, isn't it supposed to do the opposite? It's this like struggle. So I had tried this and I loved it. The only downside though is it is a very white powder. So I really have to scrub it into my scalp. And so I make sure I get off all the excess, and I only use a small bit. Like, I literally just like put a little bit in the top 2 fingers here, rub it around, and just really get in there. But I cannot say enough good things about this. So if you do struggle like I do with oily scalps, and you want something to clean the scalp, but also give, and it says right here, gentle cleanse plus light volume. I couldn't have said it better myself, because that's exactly what it feels like. Your scalp feels clean, but you get like a nice boost. Not like a huge volume, not even teased your hair, but like a nice boost. All right, this cleansing oil, the Black Sugar Perfect Cleansing Oil. I had this in that skincare video that I did and talked about it in Insta stories. It was in my skincare cabinet, to be honest, and I needed a new cleanser, and it had been sent to me a long time ago. And I was like, all right, let me try this one. And to be honest, I had no expectations whether I would like it, whether I would not. And I put it on and I was like, well, that was lovely. And then I used it the next night and I was like, okay, this oil we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it, but it's so hard to find. I think it's at Ulta and I think it's on Amazon, so I'll link it below. But what I love about it, it's so lightweight. And it's really, really runny, lightweight, but gets off makeup like that. And emulsifies with water beautifully. And that's the thing with a lot of cleansing oils. I love maybe like a thicker cleansing oil, but then you need to get a muslin cloth, or you need to get a washcloth, and you've got to really work to get it off. And this one, you just add a little bit of water and it just disappears. It takes all your makeup with it. Your skin feels fresh, hydrated, smooth, clean. It's wonderful. I don't know, just from the depths of my cabinet. And here it is. I cannot stop talking about it. So another cleanser that should not be a surprise that it made this video. I think this is my 3rd or 4th time talking about it. The Kate Somerville Cold Cream Cleanser. And so many of you messaged me because I talked about it before it launched. And then I had put a link up on my Insta stories and told everyone like I had found it online before they give me the launch date, and then I saw it online before that. So I threw it up on my Insta stories and was like, it's available. to start purchasing. And so many of you sent me messages that you got it and you were like, well, you weren't kidding, were you? It is really so beautiful. It's a cold cream cleanser, like Pond's, but so much better. It smells like a cold cream. So someone like, what's the scent like? I don't know, it's like a fresh cold cream scent. Not floral, not fragranced, just fresh cold cream. And it's fluffy and it's hydrating and it takes off your makeup and it emulsifies with water beautifully. It's just, but the thing is the texture is like so cooling and creamy and fluffy at the same time. But just the experience of like using it, massaging it in is just so relaxing and pampering. Yeah, buy yourself this one, buy a backup for your backup, because I already know that that's going to be a cleanser that I'm going to be like, well, can't ever do without that one again. Need to keep repurchasing it and going back to it. All right, last things are actually all from the same brand and are all makeup. Chantecaille is just having a moment with me. I mean, Chantecaille has a lot of moments with me, but right now they're having a major moment with me. The lipstick Hyacinth, I showed this lipstick on my Instagram, and I believe it was in my Insta stories on Instagram, and I said it was like the perfect spring pink. It is. And also, if you've never tried the Chantecaille Lip Cheeks, that's what these are called. Oh, how do I describe them? I mean, these have been in my Best of Beauty 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I mean, I'm always coming full circle. Like, if it's in my Best of Beauty, it's coming. I'm talking about it again at some point. And the texture of them, though, is very smooth. It's hydrating. But I used to joke that the color feels like it's fusing to your lip. I don't know how to, like, that's the only way to describe it, because as I'm applying it, it feels like it's not moving. But yet my lips can still be, can move around and it's smooth and creamy. So here's a swatch of it just so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, that's the perfect, like, petal pink. Not too pale, not too rose or deep, just beautiful. And, okay, blush. Talked about this one, the Bliss Butterfly blush from her little like blush collection that she just launched. Or I think this was this a re-promote and they just kind of like launched them all together. I don't know. All I know is I love this one. I had a few of them, and this really kind of like emerged as the favorite. I'll link the blog post below so you can see the other swatches, but this emerged as the favorite. It's a nice pale pink. A lot of my blushes that I'm into are, peachy and a little bit more corally and warm. So I really wanted like a nice petal pink in my collection for, a lip like this or something maybe in the summertime or spring when I want to do more of like a beige taupey eye and like I was like a pink cheek and maybe a little bit of a pink lip. Gorgeous. But the thing about these is more than the color is the texture. The texture of a lot of Chantecaille powders is, I think they like mill it as finely as they can, and then they like process it again, because it's almost like it's a powder that is so fine that I'm like, how do they get it that fine? It's just amazing. The Chantecaille highlighter, Sunlight. First of all, the packaging is so cute. It's like polka dot a little bit, or like speckled. It looks like it's got like paint speckles on it. And this is the highlighter. Gorgeous golden highlighter. And a little more yellow than what I wear. I typically like a champagne highlighter, but this is a little more golden, a little more yellow. So I've been wearing it a little bit kind of on my cheekbones, but a little bit on my cheek because it's not as beige as what I normally go for. And it's also, do you see how minimal that shimmer is? It's not an Instagram highlighter. It's very minimal. It's very subtle. I don't know. It's beautiful. Love that. And that's it. Everything that I've been loving recently. And I will link everything that I talked about down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.